everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am actually filming a study with me, and in this video I did a little bit of English, math and Spanish, plus also I did some organisation. So yeah, anyway, so without further ado, let's get into this video. So to start off with, I actually got out my to-do list and started to take notes of everything that I needed to do that afternoon. So for example, I needed to do some math homework, some Spanish work, I needed to do some PDH notes, which I didn't end up doing, but I did English notes instead. I had to film, and also I had to organise all of my folders. So after I'd finished writing out my list, I decided to just start in with my math homework. So I got my book out, got my laptop out, pulled up the textbook on my laptop and just started finishing off all the homework that I had for that day. And that was basically just questions that I hadn't finished in class. So once I packed all of my math stuff away and had finished doing all of my homework, I got out my Spanish USB and all of the pens that I needed for that course, and I just decided to start going through all my Spanish work again and just trying to finish off the coursework for the rest of the year. So yes, so I got out my Spanish folder and I got out my notebook and some lined paper as well, and then just started going through catching up on all the coursework. So once I finished off all of my Spanish work, I just pulled out my folder again and just started organising everything and putting all the pieces, like all the sheets of paper in where they're supposed to go, and then also just pulling out any loose leaf papers that I had done or printed out and hole punching them and putting them in as well. I had a fair few papers that I hadn't organised yet, so I just started to go through those, and I had business, math, PDH and English all in the same folder, and I soon realised that I had way too many papers to try and organise on my desk, so I actually had to go and move to the floor because there was so much more space for all the folders and everything, and just it was so much easier to file all the papers. So yeah, but as you can see, I was hole punching all of the papers for PDH and then putting them all in, and I realised that I didn't have all the other 4 coursework like papers in there as well, so I started to freak out, and then I went, oh, I put them on my bed. So I had to start organising all of that, and that's when I moved to the floor. So after organising my PDH notes, I actually started getting into organising everything else. Like I was hole punching English notes and just put all those together and just tried to also I put in like my trial exams into my folder as well. You can probably see me struggling to try and hole punch the papers because they were so thick, and I wrote about 3 booklets for 1 essay. But yeah, so I did that, and then I moved on to business studies, and then finally after that I moved on to math. Yes, I moved on to math and just started putting like past papers away, exams away, because we've done like a lot of past papers in our class. I mean, we've done the last 4 years of math past papers, and we're still going because we've got a few weeks until exams. So yeah, and I just had enough of them like sitting in my folder, so I decided to actually file them into a binder for once and actually be organised with my life before I finish school. So yes. And finally, I decided to just clean out the area that I had into all of my folders and notes. So I pulled everything out and started to organise them all back into the shelving unit that I have. And before long I actually had everything all nice and neat and clean for once. And it's like the first time in absolutely ages that this has been clean, by the way. So I just did that, and then I felt so much more productive with myself. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.